Michael Vasquez reporting from the Oceanside International Film Festival. I have Andrew Rowley and Tim Lowman with the film Doc Lowman.
Yeah.
This was your great-grandfather.
Yes.
And tell me a little bit about how this project came together and how you found out information about your grandfather that inspired this whole project.
Well, the basic premise is his story about how he was framed for murder and sentenced to the electric chair. And he was a traveling gospel singer in the 20s, and he made records to sell. And in the back of his book about his story about the electric chair, there's an advertisement for records, and we finally found one of the records, a 100-year-old shellac 78 record. And when I got it in my grasp, I was like, I have to have someone document this, the first listen. So I hit up Andrew Rowley here, one of my good friends, and he was down to do it, and here we are with he took it above and beyond what I ever could imagine, and now it's exciting to be here right now.
When Tim approached you with this project, how were you just jump right in, or?
Yeah, it was kind of just like, okay, we'll document this listening party, and once I kind of got to know more of the story of his great-grandfather's experience and like the whole electric chair thing, I'm like, wow, there's a lot more here. So like, let's start to peel it back, and I'm just a kind of a visual person, so we started shooting like just more visual stuff with Tim. And then the story just kind of kept developing, and we did a voiceover of kind of try to tell the story, and just kind of all just steamrolled ahead, and we just kind of made this cool video, this cool movie about his great-grandfather.
The picture of your grandfather with his guitar sitting there, did you grow up with that picture in your household?
Yeah, it was definitely on the wall, and it's like, who is that? And like, it's your great-grandfather. Here's the book that he was, I'm like, and you're a kid, whatever, this is my family stuff. I'm going skateboarding. But, in time you start to kind of wonder, like, how you got here. And to know a story like this it blew my mind when I really started reading his book. And all that the book starts out with, and you can find this book still on eBay. It's called Up From the Depths, The Miracle That Saved Me from the Electric Chair. And it talks about his childhood, growing up in mining towns and the horrible things that happen, and then him, finding the Lord and becoming a traveling gospel singer, and then a mob murder situation he gets framed for, and like it's a wild story. It needs to be a film, like a full feature movie, really. But we condensed it down into an amazing 8 minutes somehow, and this is the mastermind right here, and we're stoked. It came out great.
It plays. I don't know, but it seemed so much longer than 8 minutes. It gives you so much information in that 8 minutes. You don't feel like 8 minutes is such a short time, but it really gives you a lot, and it was perfect the way it came together.
Very snack-sized film there. You don't need to fluff it up too much. We kind of just went straight to the point, and we had some cool visuals, and Tim provided me like with great photos of his great-grandfather, and we had with the book and everything, so we plucked a lot from there, and it was just kind of a fun project to do. Yeah.
So if we're looking for you guys out there on the web, social media, where should we be looking to find you?
All of my current music and endeavors is under @Lowvolts, LOWVOLTS. Everything, Twitter, Instagram is just Lowvolts, and that's where I kind of put out where I'm playing live shows and the current things I'm up to. And then Rowley.
You can find me on Instagram. It's Guacaroli, like guacamole, but Guacaroli. And I'm the video producer at Taylor Guitars, so anything at Taylor Guitars is pretty much touching these days. So yeah, go support and follow all of us, what we do.
And Tim, you've got a show coming up here in Oceanside this week, right?
Saturday night. It's actually my birthday show, and kind of a celebration for this Oceanside Film Fest for us, and we hope everyone can make it. It's I'll be on around 10 p.m. Stephen L. Ray is going to open the show. North by North is going to close the show. We're just going to have a good time, and that's at the Poorhouse right down the street from here.
Thank you both so much for being here. It was a very inspirational film for me to watch. A great job.
Cool, thank you. Appreciate it.
Michael Vasquez reporting from the Oceanside International Film Festival.